Throughout NBA history, the only data we've had to go off of when it comes to comparing how high players jump is from the draft combine. But that wasn't a great measure because a lot of top players opted out of the testing and it didn't show us how high they jump in actual game situations. That was until this year when the NBA introduced a stats page that uses tracking data to tell us all sorts of information about players when they dunk, including how far they jump from, their hang time, and of course, their max vertical leap. That's why I can confidently tell you that the most explosive player in the NBA right now is Blazers guard Shaedon Sharpe. He not only has the highest recorded vertical on a dunk this season, he's got the top 3 scores. There are only 5 dunks this season that have included a max vertical of 40 inches or higher, and Sharpe has 3 of them. His highest so far is 45.1 inches back on December 6th against the Jazz. He also jumped 43.6 inches against the Lakers 2 days later and then 40.5 inches against the Timberwolves back in November. Sharpe's top score of 45.1 inches is almost 5 inches higher than any other player in the league has jumped on a dunk this season. Second to him would be Malik Monk, who jumped 40.3 inches against the Pacers on December 22nd. In addition to Monk, some of the other highest jumpers this season are Jalen Green, Stephon Castle, and not surprisingly, both Ja Morant and Zion Williamson. Now, again, this is the first year of this data being publicly available, and it wasn't that long ago that teams started getting this information. It is a very new development in the NBA. And because it's the first year, the sample size is extremely small compared to what it will look like over time. Still, Sharpe has already separated himself pretty convincingly. In case you're wondering, the player with the best hang time so far is OG Anunoby at just over 3/4 of a second on a dunk last month against the Magic. And the longest distance on a dunk is Ron Holland, who jumped 10.6 feet to dunk it against the Suns on January 18th. Over time, we're going to learn a lot more about NBA players with this data. Imagine if we had it when LeBron was in his prime, or when Vince Carter, or Michael Jordan, or Kobe Bryant were playing. How about Blake Griffin, or Russell Westbrook, or Shawn Kemp? Let me know if I'm missing anyone in the comments.